Okay, so what we're going to go over now is how to take those goals that you wrote down and create a plan so that we can get you from A to B, A being the starting point and B being having those goals accomplished, okay? This has helped me with accomplishing just about every goal I've accomplished in my life in the last few years. So, number one, when you have your goal scheduling session, when you have your scheduling session, okay, you want to set aside an hour or two on a weekend, on Saturday or Sunday, an hour or two where you're going to have just complete focus on this, okay? I know some people are going to be looking at social media and stuff, but I recommend against it. You got to just be, this is very important, okay? So get focused, set aside an hour for yourself on Saturday or Sunday so that you can prepare for the next whole week ahead. This is a power hour here. This is a charge up, okay? This is a solution to your life's problems, literally. So first, you want to think about your goals, okay? First thing you want to do when you're scheduling is write down your goals, because the schedule will be the game plan for you to accomplish those goals. The goals of the war, you have to have a battle every day to win the war, okay? So think about your goals for 5 to 10 minutes and visualize them. Actually see the amount of money you want in your bank account. See that number. See the AP that you want to have on the board. I don't know what your goals are. If it's a car, you see yourself driving that car. If it's marrying your significant other, see yourself proposing to that person. If it's finishing 2 books, see yourself reading those books and closing those books. Like actually see it, visualize it, and manifest it as if it's already happened, okay? First thing you want to do after that is write down your appointments and commitments, okay? So your appointments and commitments are things that that sets blocks of time when you've already had to, that you've already committed to someone, okay? So write that stuff in first, because that's a select specific time there. If you have a doctor's appointment, if you have a date night, if you have a commitment to be on a Zoom call or a conference call, if you have a commitment to meeting someone at the gym, a gym partner, something like that, okay? Any of those commitments of time for other people, you want to write down first, okay? You can do this on iCal, Google Calendar. I like Google Calendar. That's just me. So first you write down your appointments and your commitments. Second, you write down your excellence time. And I say excellence time because it's your time to excel. How are you going to improve yourself? This is usually where training comes in, right? Because if you want to increase your weekly annualized premium production, you can put in more work, and you're going to have to, but a lot of that work should be put into training and sharpening your saw or sword. Can't really sharpen a saw. I don't know if you can. Sharpening your sword, okay? So that you can get better with every minute, right? You can work more hours, but you can also get better at each hour of talk time that you have. So that's excellence time. That's improving yourself in any way, shape, or form. Improving yourself, okay? So number one, it can be training. If you have one-on-one role play trainings with agents, if you have watching SLS Way, or if you have any other sort of sales training platform. It can be observing other agents, okay? I'm gonna go watch this top producer for 45 minutes a day, every day, and just see what they do. Write down my questions in a notebook and email it to them later, okay? That's excellence time. Going to the gym to improve on your physical condition and mental condition. Most people work out for their minds, they don't even realize it. But to improve your mental and physical condition. If you're going to go to church, okay? Or when are you going to pray? When are you going to do your spiritual growth? That's your excellence time, okay? You're improving your life. You're improving your production capacity, your capacity to produce in whatever your endeavor is. That's excellence time. That's the second. So first was appointments and commitments, and then was your time to improve yourself. You have to write that down or else all the other crap becomes too urgent. Next is your green time. Green time is where we make the money. So this is money time, okay? This is where we're going to be producing or training or recruiting. As a builder, my 3 income producing activities are this: training, recruiting, and closing deals for agents. If I'm not training an agent, if I'm not recruiting more agents, or I'm not closing deals for agents, I'm not doing what I should be doing as a builder, okay? If I'm out there trying to make all my own sales, I'm neglecting my team, okay? my time is better spent helping 5 people close 5 deals than one person close 1 deal. Their time is best spent closing their own deals, okay? So figure out what your role is, right? As most people watching this will be agents. Your income producing activities are is this one thing, talking to people. Your income producing activity is talking to people. So if you are not talking to people, you are not doing your income producing activity, okay? So set that time in there. Be very specific about it. If you want to have 5 hours of talk time a day, which is the standard here, the standard, 5 hours, that's a day's work. If you want to have 5 hours of talk time, write it in. I'm going to talk from these times to this times. And you want to do this every day. So go through the whole week. We want to plan this in a week scale, okay? So Sunday to Saturday. So one, we put our appointments, and then we put our self-improvement times, okay? And then third, we're putting our money-making times, all right? This is during the day when we have the other, this is gonna work around the other stuff, okay? The appointments and commitments you already had. The excellence time or improvement time is going to help you maximize on this green time that we're setting, the income producing time. This should be most of your time, the green time, all right? For an agent. And the next is red time. So after we write our money time, we want to set aside some time that supports the green time. So red time, this is what I mean by red time. Answering emails from SLS back office, right? And you can even have part of red time be responding to social media stuff, okay? Because we'll catch ourselves being like constantly bombarded by things throughout the day that take our mind off what we really need to do. If you set this in your schedule, I'm going to answer all my emails at this time. I'm going to try to do all my amendments and endorsements, which you may not know what they are yet, at this time. Any issues with policies, I'm going to work on this time. Anything the back office needs, I'm going to work on it at this time. Those are things like red time, things that support your green time, okay, but aren't super urgent or necessary to have to like just jump at like the second it comes in, okay? And then fifth, you want to see how much time there is. And I'm going to put an example of a schedule here. It'll be in a PDF attached to the video, and you'll see what I mean. And I'll highlight the time, and I'll put a little, if I can do, put a step-by-step of the adding in each unit that I've just talked about here. So after you create your schedule, right, you want to look and say, did this schedule help me accomplish my goals, right? So if you want to read personal development books, that falls into section number 2, the excellence time. Do you have time during the week set aside to read and study, okay? You're like, I want to improve I want to have average this much AP per week, okay? Are you either putting in more time dialing and talking, and actually, are you putting in time for training? Do you have your training mapped out there? Not just the Zoom calls in the morning. Do you have your actual personal training of your craft set in there? If you have a fitness goal, weight loss or weight gain, I've always wanted to gain weight. Everybody complains to me about losing weight. I'm like, dude, I can't gain weight, okay? Do you have that in your schedule? Do you have your gym time, right? You're not going to lose weight if you don't work out and you eat like crap, right? You're not going to gain weight if you don't work out and you eat like crap. So set that in there. If you need to eat well, set a time to prepare meals so that you're not calling Uber Eats 50 times a week and spending all this money. Okay, and this will help you be better with your other things during the week. Do you have a financial goal? Does your green time that we set up, the dialing time, is that green time during the week going to help you reach that goal? Okay? Do you have certain debts that want to be paid off? Will the green time and excellence time and red time, are they there to support you accomplishing those goals? So what you want to do as you look through the week that you've mapped out is say, hey, okay, when Sunday comes and I'm doing this again and I look back, if I do all these things, will I be closer to accomplishing my goals? And if you do this every single week, I promise you, you will notice profound changes in your life. You will excel, you will consistently grow, because growth is a choice, right? It doesn't just happen. So you will grow consistently, you will accomplish your goals, and you'll be happier because work will become something that you use to accomplish your goals with. through this goal setting and through scheduling and by following up with it. And hold yourself accountable so that you actually want to get these things done. So that is how you set a schedule. You focus on your goals, figure out what you want, why you want it, make it exact. Then you put your appointments and commitments you have in with other people. Then you set your excellence time, your training time, self-improvement time, gym time, reading time. You got to set that in there. Then you have your green time, which is the dialing time, right? When you're on the phone or recruiting new agents or training agents, that's your green time. Your red time is your supporting time for the green time. It's a very smaller portion, answering emails, handling any policy issues that come up, sending thank you letters to clients, following up with sold clients. This is red time. It's not going to directly produce income, but it supports your income producing time. Following up with a client will produce your green time because it means that the policies have a better chance of sticking. So that's all red time. And then you'll look on the week and say, wow, I'm going to get all these goals accomplished, and I still have all this extra time here. And that's where you can put in stuff that you want to do for yourself. Go sit by the pool. It's important to, or do something like that. Go to the beach. It's important to open your mind. So that is how you set a schedule to accomplish goals.